involuntary. And to me,
Well,
that is the
another
weapon you
thing,
can always have.
about it is that it's really totally about what makes people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we're living in an age where everybody's being made uncomfortable one way or another,
Yeah.
and so you got to use that as for what it offers up. you know
But I think in agreement with you, that is the value of humor is you can censor everything. You make a good joke about like a stolen election or vaccine side effects.
yeah.
People, even Fauci, I'm sure if you made a good enough joke against Fauci, part of his lips would curl. He would try not to laugh. Like you
Yeah.
could. You absolutely you talk to like the director of the CIA or something about the election being stolen and you frame it in a perfect way. I mean, he's going to be biting his tongue. And that is a
Well,
great part is it's sort of like a lie detector.
the thing about all this censorship in the last few years is that it's become against the law to supposedly make people uncomfortable by anything you do or say. But of course, if people are not allowed to be uncomfortable, then there really truly is no room for humor or comedy.
Which is even better because
Yeah.
what it does is it's like if you live in a perfect bubble. It's like if you lived in an ICU your whole life, right? You have
Mhm.
no immune system. So in the attempts to in the attempt to make you healthier, they are actually momentarily making you healthier. But if they throw you out into the park, I mean, you go for your walk today, you're gonna die of like strep throat, right? Something that the rest of us would brush
You're
off.
right.
So as you remove the ability to make humor, all you're really doing is you're making people have no tolerance. It's all of a sudden you haven't had a single beer in 30 years and then you have
Yeah.
two and you're shit faced. That's all they're doing. So again, like the cruise ship, we're seeing it on a very long, slow level. But because there's no room for humor, you're not allowed to be uncomfortable. They're really just making themselves more vulnerable.
Well, I must say it was very refreshing last week to see how Dave Chappelle dealt with that guy who